You mentioned the vote in California. The California Governor Gavin Newsom is facing a recall elections, and it seems the entire Democrat establishment is getting behind him. We've seen President Obama, President Biden. California is Democrat heartland. Are they seriously worried about this poll?
Well, look, I think about 6 weeks ago they were, because the polls were neck and neck then, about 50% kind of in favour of the recall and 50% not. But I think since then the polls have certainly moved in favour of Gavin Newsom. I think something like 58 or 60% of those surveyed a few days ago said that they did not want him recalled. So I think he's pretty safe. But of course, the problem is with these elections is it's not compulsory to vote. So you never really know kind of what the result is going to be. The reality is, there only needs to be a very simple majority in the first question on the ballot for him to go. And then if that motion succeeds, then it's the person in the second question who gets the most votes. And of course, there are 46 people in the second question vying to be governor. And so in theory, at least, 51% could say to be recalled, and then someone with 5% of the votes actually wins in the second question. So you could have a very unusual situation. But look, I think that's quite unlikely. We've got all the big Democrats there this week. President Biden's there for the final rally there last night at Long Beach. So I think Newsom's safe. And of course, Newsom has made it all about COVID management, as I said earlier, and about the Texas abortion law, which of course has come at a very bad time for the Republican contenders. It's very controversial. So I think he's probably safe.
Well, he has made it a great deal about COVID management. But is that actually a sound strategy? Because you could find plenty of fault with California's strategy, but is that something that he's running on?
Well, certainly, Rita, I would agree with you. I mean, they've had the longest lockdown in the United States. I mean, kind of running in varying intensities from March last year to June this year, kind of on and off. And 40,000 businesses, according to the New York Times, have gone to the wall in that state. And it's obviously created a lot of fury amongst small business and the workers and mothers, of course. I mean, there's still more than 5% of schools in California are still fully remote, which is extraordinary. That means more than, that's like 16 months of being fully remote. I mean, obviously that is a, very, very bad thing for children's development. And it's, that's the highest fraction of all the states in the US. So there are many things to complain about in California, but there doesn't seem to be getting enough traction. As you say, the state is solidly Democrat, has been for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's a very wealthy state, so I think many people aren't affected by the restrictions. So it's always going to be an uphill battle for the Republicans there.